Welcome to the Binge List. I'm your host, Paul Chappell, and in a move that surprised absolutely no one today, Chicago police, they arrested Jussie Smollett. And there was a lot of sadness, there was a lot of joy, and it really depends on what your politics are, but for the most part, I felt a little bit sad. And it might not be for who you think I'm sad for. I'm actually sad for white people. Okay? Let me say that again. I am sad for white people because predictably, people on the internet reacted the wrong way about this. Make no mistake about it. This guy should go to jail. They should throw the book at his lying ass. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because there was a potential for two innocent people. I thought it was going to be some white guys. Okay. If he had had his way, two innocent white guys would be sitting in jail right now. Okay. But the only thing I hear on the internet is how this is bad for gay people. This is bad for black people. This is bad for people who actually report hate crimes. No, it is not. We're getting a little bit exaggerated here, folks. It is not bad for hate victims. Let me address that first. Because as I pointed out in my last show, we've had people lie about rape. We've had people lie about hate crimes. We've had people lie about everything under the sun. And we still had the Me Too movement. We still had Obama get elected. So this is not bad for hate crime victims. Okay, like I said, you should evaluate every story you hear, no matter who the race is, no matter what the gender, based on the merits of the facts in the case or the situation of whatever is happening. Because you have to be skeptical. Okay, you can't just react to everything in a political manner. I mean, but I keep hearing people say this is bad for gay people and bad for black people. How is this bad for gay and black people? You just got new information that tells you that this black gay man did not get attacked. Did not get attacked. How the hell is that bad for gay and black people? Shouldn't you be happy? And I'm talking to people who are out there, like I said, taking the wrong message from this. The message here is two innocent men potentially could have been arrested for this crime. And what do you think would have happened? You think Jussie Smollett would have came out then and said, hey, I took this too far. This guy is obviously a narcissist. Now, I have to say that because there's some details coming out. One of the details that came out, I think this is AV Club. They're saying that he staged this attack because he was dissatisfied with his Empire salary. Does that make any sense? That does not make any sense to me. How does faking a hate crime give you... how does that help you in negotiations with pay on a television show? I guess I can see if his profile was raised and came negotiations for the next season of Empire. He says, look, hey, everybody knows me now. Y'all need to pay me some money. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But at the same time, was he really getting paid that badly? Because if you've read the new information coming out of the Chicago police, apparently he paid the guys that staged his attack, he paid them $3,500. So $3,500 is probably pocket change to him. So how was he not getting paid well for Empire? Is my question. This guy was doing concerts in his off time. I know he's getting paid for that. So I don't buy this story that he was dissatisfied with his Empire salary. I think he definitely wanted to raise his profile. Because look, I watched the first season of Empire. And the only people I knew of when that show started was Terrence Howard. Now, since then, Taraji Henson has blown up. She's been in all type of movies. I don't have to go through the list, but well, I will go through the list. She was in Hidden Figures. She was in Good Deeds. She's just been everywhere. She was in Proud Mary, What Men Want. She's a superstar. So I know who she is. Her profile did get raised. Because, let's face it, she's the best character on that show. She's and see, this is the reason I stopped watching the show. I stopped watching the show after the first season because everybody on that show is unlikable, including his character, Jussie Smollett's character. The only character I liked at all was Cookie. So that does, convince me a little bit that maybe he was doing this to raise his profile in the world, and it did work because I did not know his name, even though I watched that first season of Empire. In my mind, he was, because if you watch the show, it's basically a show about a musical family, a legendary musical family called the Lions. And Terrence Howard is the elder of the family, and Cookie is his wife, and they have 3 kids. And I always thought of him as, that's the gay son, because there's the gay son. There's another son who's married to a white woman, and I would refer to that guy in my mind. That's the son married to the white girl. And then there's another son. He's the hood rat. He even though he was raised in wealth, he acts like a little thug. So that's the son who's a thug. So that's who they were in my mind, and I used to know their names. I know one of them names was Jamal. I think that's Jussie Smollett's character, but I did not like any of those characters. All of them were kind of cliches. But the show worked for what it was. But like I said, I'm not one of those people who can watch a show if I'm not into the characters. And Sopranos started that trend. As good as that show was, I never really liked Tony Soprano. I thought he was an evil man. I didn't like his kids. I didn't like his wife, but it was an entertaining show. I like mob movies or television shows. Those are always interesting because it's just more of the disconnect between who they are and who they think they are. But getting back to that, I believe Jussie Smollett wanted to raise his profile because he's a narcissistic son of a bitch. That's what I think. And I say that because I watched this clip. This is a show he did right after the alleged incident. I'm going to play it for you because it is disgusting. All right.
And above all, I fought the back. I'm the gay Tupac.
Okay, if you missed that last part, he said he's the gay Tupac. Now, I don't know what that exactly means because I didn't really see Tupac as a gangster rapper. In fact, he got shot by gangster rappers. I mean, Tupac was this little skinny guy, a little tiny guy. So the gay Tupac, what does that even mean? But as you can see here, he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. And he wants to be famous. He wants to be well known. And for whatever reason, he didn't think that he had achieved that on Empire yet. Because some of the other details that came out, the cops say that a week before this incident where he was allegedly attacked, a letter got sent to the set of Empire saying, and I don't have a picture. I'll put a picture of what it is, but it's basically, if you've ever seen a ransom note from the movies, they always use like a words cut out of a magazine. Well, he actually did that because I believe allegedly he did that. Let me just say that because there's no proof that he did, but the police say he sent this letter to himself, and it pretty much is threatening to kill him because he's gay. And according to the police, that didn't get the reaction he wanted. It didn't raise his profile in the media. It didn't become a big story. So he needed something bigger. And it's funny because, and I have to steal this joke from Trevor Noah, it's the type of plot you would see on Empire. I mean, I could see Lucius Lyon, the character that Terrence Howard plays. I could see him saying, "Hey, we need to get the sales up on this song, baby. Let's stage an attack." I could totally see that being on Empire. So I thought that was really fun, a really good observation by Trevor Noah. But yeah, he's a narcissistic piece of trash, and they should throw the book at him. But like I said, let's not come away from this tragedy, because it is a tragedy. Let's not come away from this with the wrong lesson. The lesson here is 2 innocent people could potentially have been incarcerated because of his lies. And if you really still don't agree with me, just think about it this way. If this is a white guy or a white woman who lied about an assault by 2 black guys, would you say to yourself, "Oh, this is bad for white people. No one's ever going to believe a white..." No, you wouldn't be saying that. If you're black like I am, you'd be saying that B or that, what, that, I can't say the words, but whoever, we would be mad as hell because there was a potential for 2 innocent black guys to get incarcerated. So that's all I'm saying. Don't come away with the wrong lesson. This is a horrible crime. If it's true, Jussie Smollett is a horrible person, and he should get everything that he deserves. And the one thing he wanted was fame. Well, baby, you got it. You got some fame out of this. The problem with that is you're going to lose your career because of it. I'll see you dancing Dancing with the Stars 2 years from now, or Celebrity Big Brother, whatever piece of crap reality show you end up on. It's been nice knowing you. But that's all I got. I'd like to thank my new sponsors, and please, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching.